Hello and namaste everyone. So today is a wonderful day 24 of our drawing journey. We are coming towards the last leg of it, and this has become like a beautiful revelation for me itself, that how we can evolve by impressing our subconscious mind. And this period has worked many beautiful happenings for me especially, which of course you all will get to know in the due period of time. So that change which has happened, I would like to document that for you for today. It is not just of one day, but it happens over a period of time. But we do have to start somewhere for our transformation. So let's see how we can move from one state to another, our desired reality, by how do we transform ourselves. And that always starts by trusting our own self first. So let's move into that part of the drawing now, that how you can create an impression in your subconscious mind that you are ready to transform and live your new desired reality. Okay, so what I would suggest, this is a visual interpretation, so how it works beautifully. This is you, your old self here. If you want, you can even write it down like a little bit. Your old self, it has served you really well. We do not like have any issues with that, but over a period of time now everyone evolves, and somehow this container doesn't fit well, and we feel like we want to have some change in us because it is no more aligning our old values. And it could be very simple. A simple example could be the child who was eating who the child who was eating baby food. Eventually he was very comfortable with that, but then eventually the child has to move to eating other foods, and the transformation happens. So this is your old self. But now when that thing happens, that no, this is no more serving me and all, what do you need to do? You have to start softening your limited beliefs about you. This is really deep. You need to really soften your limited beliefs. You have to have a deep introspection, because the beliefs which served you at one point of time, maybe they are not helping you in this moment, in this part. So when you start looking, like when you are coloring, just think like which were the beliefs which are no more helping you. They were really good, they served well. Like we as children, or when we were growing up, we were conditioned by the thoughts of our parents, and that environment, we grow up, it changes, but we can't be clinging to those beliefs. So you need to soften those limited beliefs so that clarity can start coming in. When clarity starts coming in that those beliefs are not serving that good, you start to see a little bit of change in you, because when the clarity comes, the confidence starts forming. So basically, you start forming new beliefs. You start trusting yourself a little bit more, that yes, you are capable, you have the right to change yourself, transform yourself, and you can look towards the new phase of life with joy. So that thing starts coming up. So basically, in the old self, we are with the limited beliefs. You start forming, softening those close held limited beliefs. I'm not even saying directly do it, it happens over a period of time, and then you start forming new beliefs. And once you start forming new beliefs, then the next stage which comes is the most, I can say, the uncomfortable stage, but yes, everyone has to go through that stage. We have to accept those new beliefs with gratitude and have deep certainty that what path we have started, it is going to be good for us. It is nothing that it has happened like that, and this part could be the most uncomfortable, because at the time when you are going to shift into your new self, this beautiful, radiant, whole, harmonious being, that constriction can happen, lot of self-doubts can come, that why did I do this, and you want to get back to your old self, you want to just start retracing, you fear some older beliefs might start resurfacing. But here is the phase when you have to have deep certainty in you, in your own self, that you are that radiant being who is ready to step into that divine light to serve your purpose. And it could be any simple thing, not very difficult or anything. So this is how, when you start drawing, you can even create your own affirmations here, that thank you my old self for serving me so well. I choose to start thinking about my new beliefs. I have these new beliefs now, which are, just because this thing I didn't do it before, it doesn't mean that I cannot do it now. Like this, you can form your new beliefs, and then you start accepting those new beliefs, like, okay, I am ready to shine, and all that. The doubt comes, let it go at the back seat, and then again reinforce with your own affirmations. And then when you cross that level, you step into that beautiful new radiant self. So your journey moves from clarity, confidence to certainty, from old self to new self, and that is the most beautiful phase. So keep visualizing yourself of this gap, that we all have to go through these stages for our transformation. Yes, it could be for anything, for relationships, for career, for anything. The career which might have served you well some 20 years back, it doesn't serve well now, like with AI and so many changes. So we have to change, evolve, we have to evolve, and that has to be done gradually by changing our limited beliefs and forming new beliefs. So I hope you all enjoyed this little actual representation of our formation. And when we do something with our own hands, it impresses our subconscious mind, and that's the reason we draw, because the more we draw, it is like, you can even write affirmations, that's perfectly fine. But a human being, before it started forming words, it was just making some shapes and lines. So these simple shapes impresses our subconscious mind much deeper than the words or some written things can do. And that's the reason we do these drawings. So please continue to draw. These simple doodles, simple shapes are going to create a beautiful impression for your subconscious mind. And I look forward to see these beautiful drawings from you all. Thank you so much for being with me today.